And we are live. Hello, my friends. My name is Evelyn Joy, and welcome back to my channel. I went to Dollar Tree and got some amazing things. Now, Dollar Tree recently has things for $1.25 and also things that are $3 and $5, which means they have some higher level, higher quality items that are still at a discounted rate compared to other stores. For example, I am so excited about this. So this is basically okay, so this basically has a it's a self-watering is what it's called, self-watering pot. So basically, you know how some pots have holes in the bottom and then you set them on a tray? This basically has the tray connected, but it can't have too much water or it'll flow out, right? So some water sits in the base and that way it can self-water from the bottom. Let's say it rains one day, right? You can't drown your plant, but you also it saves some of the water for you at the bottom there. So it kind of bottom waters that way. I wanted some pots like this from I was planning on saving up to get some of these or talking myself down from spending the money on these because they are so much more expensive at Home Depot. But when I was able to get it at Dollar Tree, I got 3 of them for now. And I want to get more later. What I plan on doing with these, because they're bigger, I'm planning on having rose bushes in them. Now, rose bushes are perennial, which means they come back every year and they grow bigger and bigger. And so having a nice big pot like this is ideal. I currently have 1 rose bush and I love it so much that I want more. I mostly have a fruit and vegetable garden, but I love having those flowers to help attract in the pollinators. And if it can be flowers that come back every year so I don't have to replant them, even better, right? So I'm going to show you some of the seeds I got at Dollar Tree. Now, it's good to know that these seed packets, the seeds are just at the bottom. There's not a whole lot of them. But you know what? In the big box stores, the more expensive packets also are not having a lot of seeds. So you just have to buy more packets. But it's still a good deal because the packets of seeds, even though Dollar Tree prices have gone up from $1 to $1.25, the seed packets have always stayed 25 cents and they have not changed. And now the amount of seeds in the bottom, I think, are less than in the past, but that's okay. So I got some mammoth sunflowers. Last year, I experimented with growing other kinds of flowers. They did not take. The mammoth sunflowers are my favorite seeds. These are the best ones out of all the different kinds of sunflowers. In my opinion, the mammoth are the best because they're the biggest and you get the most sunflower seeds out of it. Again, my garden is for things to eat, right? So I actually want to roast the sunflower seeds and eat them or have just a big, huge, giant sunflower in my garden. So these are going to be along my trellis towards the front. Next up, I got some sugar snap peas. I have some sugar snap peas, but I want to have a lot of them because we love, love, love growing sugar snap peas up our trellis. Sugar snap peas, there's different kinds of snap peas at Dollar Tree, but sugar snap peas are very favorite because they're a little bit sweeter and we love growing them on the trellis. We grow them both in spring and in fall because in the midst of summer, the plants die because they are more of a cool weather crop, okay? Then I also got just a ton of bush beans. Why do I have so many bush green beans? Because I went 2 times to Dollar Tree and I got all the bush beans they had. And there's not a whole lot in each packet. Let's see. There's just that much in each packet, right, of seeds. But that's okay. Oh, there was some at the top. That's okay. So I got a bunch of bush beans. Why? Okay, so the pole beans, now when you grow green beans, there's 2 kinds. There's the bush kind and the pole kind. The bush kind you can grow in the stackable containers from Dollar Tree. And I noticed between growing them on the pole and growing them in the bush, I got a lot more green beans growing them in the stackable containers than I did trying to grow them on my trellis. So I'm going to grow in both places, but I'm going to have a whole lot of stackable containers with bush green beans in it. Now, I don't know where I've misplaced them to, but one of the times I went to Dollar Tree, I bought a whole bunch of basil, container basil. You know what? I bet it's in my bag upstairs in the kitchen. I still need to unpack it. That's okay. I got a bunch of basil. There's different kinds of basil plants. You have to specifically get the one that says container if you want to grow it in the stackable Dollar Tree containers. Now, I didn't buy stackable containers this year because I have so many. That's the cool thing. You buy these containers and then you use them for years to come. It's a one-time purchase, which I love about that. So, I'm planning on in my stackable containers. I also bought cilantro as well. Coriander is the name of it when it goes to seed, and cilantro is the name of it when it is flowering. Well, before it flowers, actually, when it's just the leaves. So coriander, cilantro, basil, or they call it basil in other countries, and green beans are the things I'm going to grow in my stackable containers. I am so excited to grow this summer. I'm going to grow the things that were successful last year, but grow more of them. And I'm so looking forward to it. Right now, it is false spring here in the Midwest. In other words, we're not supposed to start planting until here where I live. We can plant potatoes for St. Patrick's Day. So that's coming up soon in March, in a few weeks. So I could plant some potatoes. I need to get my garden raised beds and everything ready, set up for that. So I'm working on rebuilding my arched garden trellis that collapsed in a snowstorm, and I'm rebuilding it bigger, better, and stronger so that it won't collapse next time, hopefully. And it was just a lot of strong snow and strong winds that just kind of made it topple over, but I'm gonna reinforce it a lot more this time so that it can't do that. I'm planning on getting tomato cages and having it next to a trellis, so when it outgrows the tomato cage, it's growing on the trellis. I'm planning on only growing our favorite kind of tomato so that we can have a lot of our favorite kind of tomato plant, which is the yellow sugar cherry tomatoes. The reason we like those is because they're so fun to pick and munch on. And just a lot of our veggies and fruits don't even make it into the house. I love the idea of just coming to the backyard and picking and munching on fruits and vegetables, healthy snacks in the backyard all summer long. So yeah, that's the goal. That's the plan. That's the idea. So yeah, planning on growing so many things, but I love right now actually is the perfect time to stock up on the garden seeds, even though it's too early here in my state. I don't share my state online, but I'm in the Midwest of the United States. Now is the perfect time to buy the seeds because other gardeners aren't thinking of it, and Dollar Tree's putting out the seeds fresh, like new shipments just arrived, so if you can be the first one to get the first pickings of the seeds rather than when everybody is thinking of buying gardening seeds and everybody's actually planting them, it's slim pickings, and then you have to spend more money on them by ordering them online or going to the bigger box stores and spending more money on them. So now's the perfect time. Go to if you're in a bigger city like me, you can go to a few different Dollar Trees and shop around and see what else seeds you can get. For example, I've still got my eyes out for some carrots. I did harvest carrot seeds last year, but I'm not sure if they'll be that great. I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll find out. But yeah, I'm so excited for gardening and just planning and preparing and hoarding / stocking up and getting ready for this coming summer and spring. Now this seems like so much seeds, but it's 25 cents a packet, guys. And that way you can share with friends, right? And you have extra to, like, you for sure have enough seeds when it's time to plant. All right. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye. Tell me in the comments, what are you planting in your garden? I want to know.